Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Take 26.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Now the play clock winding down, a whistle and perhaps a false start. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Green 18. Take 30. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A run up the middle with Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. We need team.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Green 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 18. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
319. Right now, you got 58. Hey, 88, inside.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
319. Plant. Teammate.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, yellow, lining. Yeah, blue, check. Opposite, green, hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45, white. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
52 blaster.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Ready.
Brings up
Second and 7.
Set. Black, 95. Chalk, 17. Claws red. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He's got it! And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Black swap. Set.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Jump out!
From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
26. Gas 300. Gas 300.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, 626.
Packers going up top again. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Back north. 319.
On the ground, this is Warren. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Third down.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Come on, set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
560.
They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
319. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 9.
Inside. Gentlemen. 258. Inside. Hey, check 26. Scan 300. Scan 300. 258.
Throwing, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Ready. 45. White. Fury. Yellow. Green grass. White blue. Black ultra. Set. Go.
On first down, it's Love. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, take 26.
1st down for Aaron. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
319. Take 30.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he will score. Game on. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set. Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here, yellow, line. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Third down.
Third and inches.
Ready, ready. Red.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
19-yard line.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down
95.
inside the 20.
Hut, hut.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Packers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Thomas. Scott.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Look at him go to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Bengals 7, Steelers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a designed run. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
58. Take 30.
Rodgers now. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down. And a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
18.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
With tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Warren. He'll push forward for about a yard. E.J. Hill shuts it down there.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He gets that to his tight end, Smith. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Hey, check.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle by Chris Jenkins. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
258. Hey, 88.
Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
319 inside.
Rodgers to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
2 minutes
goal.
remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Third and goal.
258. Hey, you block over here. Split 50.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. Don.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Second down and 3.
11. Let's get set.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I'm one, ready?
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Burrow here on second down. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On is McPherson for the extra point. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 14, Steelers 6. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Rodgers on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
quick to Metcalf. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Warren Burks there on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Metcalf left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
A carry here for Warren. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's in. Complete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Green 18. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 18.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
He was covered by Barrett.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Box it. 10-30. Inside. Back north.
Fourth down. Rodgers. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Don!
Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Thomas. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I'm 1, ready?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 Can. Start.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
That's good.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Hero. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Gesicki, the man in motion.
Hey, can. Stop.
They'll run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
On 2.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Here we go.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Second and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on themselves.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
block over here. Inside. 319.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Jumbo! 258! Hey, take 26! Go to 50! Hey, you block.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 55 yards on the game.
A gain of 55 yards.
319!
First down, Pittsburgh.
Take 30!
A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Steelers first down. First and goal.
Gainwell is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
That's a gain of
37.
It's 3rd and 7.
319. 50.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
319. Back north. Jump out. 319.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
319.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. That's quickly to Fryermuth on the RPO. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
58.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Hey, take 26. Teammate. 319.
First down for Aaron. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ball on the 30
and
now.
7.
Here's 2nd down and 7.
Get 358. Hey, 88. 319.
To throw is Rodgers. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
319. Inside. 50. 319.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, And they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Roten that time in on the stop. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second down, they need 7. Here's third down and a few inches.
50. Hey, you block up. 318, 26.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays
out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. He's got it at the 7. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now it is first and goal.
319.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going up top again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now third.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Inside.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That one taken in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
319. Hey, 88.
They run with one. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
And 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Inside.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. And that's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Hey, take 26.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
Back and forth. Teammate, screen 18. Screen 18.
Rodgers on 1st down. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
26. 50.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Steelers 15-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Inside. Screen 18. Plant.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Split 50.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
Ball carrier. Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 22
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Warren. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. 3rd and 5. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's 26.
Rodgers now. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to come up with the late turnover.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And his first pass is incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
Jackson going to keep it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Tag! 70 Timberwolf. Ready,
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. First thrown out for the backup, Rodgers. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 37.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2nd down and 8. And they'll run it here. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On the give, it's Warren. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Warren fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. And they'll go on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he goes out right around the 39.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll run it. Warren. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now run with Warren. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rodgers with the keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Johnson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Inside. Plant. 26. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Steelers 13, Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a...
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Jackson now. Connecting with Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
DC, ready? DC. Hey. Finish it on.
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Luke now for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Steelers 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. The first down carry here for Johnson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they have regained the lead. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On fourth down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
At the 36-yard line.
Alert!
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Spins away. He's got some room. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. He rolls to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
319!
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Bass's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
First play is a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Over. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Slip again.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from the Steel City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get 300! Get 300! Win 18! Win 18!
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Get 300! Get 300! Speed, get down!
14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
14 yards.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Win 18!
Here's Warren, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Win 18!
On 2nd down, Warren.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 10.
Jumbo! Win 18!
In the shotgun, it's Aaron. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They pick up 17 through the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Green 18.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Back north. Screen 18.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Jump out! 258! Screen 18.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Evan Williams. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 18. Back north. Green 18.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Flip again.
Whoa, a second effort, and he is in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Love to throw to get started. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Ready.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. 3rd down and 9.
Right through. Let's go now. 30, steal, chest steal. Tag.
Here's Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's a design run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Plant. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Right now. You got 58.
First down for Aaron. That's complete. It's Metcalf. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Back north. 258. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Jump out. Yeah, live. 26. Hey, take 26.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. And he pulled it left. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready? Watch out now. 52.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 25, here's second down and 6.
Ready?
To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Kyle Gunner on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, And now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Over.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2.
26. Yeah, live.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
58.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Blue 58.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Here now, second down and goal.
318.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room.